Hey everybody, it's been a couple weeks since NABA and I wanted to talk about some stuff that I found in the vendor area. NABA was a great venue down in Huntsville, Alabama, a really impressive area for performing arts, and I look forward to hopefully next year after COVID stuff relaxes a bit to see a little bit more activity in the vendor area and more things to strike our fancy. So if you've been watching any of my videos for the last 2 years, when I play tenor horn, I often play on this Denis Wick Heritage 4, a slightly small cup or a small rim, and it's got a kind of, or the rim diameter is kind of small, the rim thickness is pretty wide, and this is the mouthpiece I've kind of settled on for solo playing. When I was playing first horn and in my quartets where I'm playing like third part, that's usually on my Vincent Bach 6 tenor horn, alto horn mouthpiece, and then when I'm playing the fourth part that's down on, below the staff, I'm often playing that Alliance 2 that came with the Best and Sovereign tenor horn that our brass band owns. So wanted to compare and contrast a few things with these mouthpieces. I got 2 new mouthpieces at the NABA festival and want to talk to you a little bit about them and then play a little bit so you can hear the difference between the two. So the first one I got is a Pickett by Blackburn. There's their case. And this one is what they call their alto horn mouthpiece. So alto horn in the US is kind of synonymous with tenor horn in the UK, and the main difference is a lot of the American alto horns have that forward-facing bell, and British tenor horns never do. So this is a Pickett AH3, so alto horn 3. It's kind of their middle size. I'll show you a comparison with the bowl size. Notice that the rim profile is a lot different. It's a thinner rim. It's more rounded, as you can kind of see at this angle. And then the shank length is the same, and the bore size is about the same. And I've got a little flat spot I got to work out there. A little bit bigger back bore profile coming in out of the Blackburn. Now the other mouthpiece that I got was from the company Vennture mouthpieces, so it's a play on the word Venturi, and what they do is really cool, and this is not a paid promotion for either group. I just want to share them with you. So at Vunnture Brass, they take your whatever mouthpiece you're playing on, and they do a complete scan of it with this device they have that he said takes like 40,000 data points, and they trace the inside of the cup and around the rim, and then they've got all these pins that they fit in there, and they measure the backbore taper, and they figure out what drill size the taper is, and then they've got some computer software that completes the picture and connects everything together. And then what they can do is that goes into the 3D AutoCAD for a 3D printer, and then they can make any minor modifications to your mouthpiece that you would like to try and see if there's things that you can nudge about the mouthpiece that maybe you already like to make it even better. So what they did for me is that they scanned this Heritage that I've got, and they gave me a little bit more of the rim profile, kind of like the Pickett Blackburn. I like the cup, I like the backbore shape, and the drill rod size. So this is a 3D printed mouthpiece, and I can't remember the kind, but they said it was high density PLA plastic. It's very smooth. It feels about as smooth as a Kelly Lexan mouthpiece. So this is a trial run, so they can print you 3 or 4 different things if you want to change a bunch of parameters to see what you would eventually like, and then if you like it, they will then cut it out of it. They have 4 or 5 different profile blanks, and then they can cut and plate you a heavyweight mouthpiece. So compared to this, it would take about 7 or 8 of these mouthpieces in my hand to equal the weight of even this slim profile Heritage mouthpiece. So There is a weight issue here, but it gets you the feel for the profile, and it gets you the feel for what it might do on the horn. So I suppose you could add one of those shank weight adapters if you want to get it closer to what you might feel like in here. But when you're messing with diameters or you're messing with rim shape, this is plenty sufficient. So I'm going to play again maybe two of the movements from the Bluebells of Scotland from the Arbon book and see if you hear any difference, and I'll see if I feel any difference in the response or the feel of these mouthpieces, and I'll see you on the other side. Thanks. Bye. All right, Denis Wick Heritage 4 on the opening to Bluebells of Scotland. On the Vennture adjusted mouthpiece from that one. And on the Blackburn-Pickett alto horn mouthpiece. Now I'm going to go back to the Heritage 4 and do the first variation, which is going to show off some of the technical side of the response of the mouthpiece. So that was the lyrical. Here's the technical. And now the Vennture. And finally on the Blackburn-Pickett. Definitely going to take some more time playing on both of those new mouthpieces to see where they will affect my endurance over a 2-hour rehearsal. But I kind of like things about both of them so far, so let me know what you think. If you heard much difference in the sound or how they sound different, put some comments down below. I'll see you later. Bye.